Good morning. So I am up early. I got to go to the office and do a few things cuz I'm getting ready to go out of town for a few days. I'll be leaving and doing a little bit of traveling. So I don't know, like I am so like disturbed by the fake outrage in the media and in social media on the Super Bowl halftime show. Like seriously, like I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like I have never seen more fake outrage than anything because the halftime show should have been quote unquote all American. Are you fucking kidding me? Like first of all, let's talk about this, okay? Because Puerto Rico, Bad Bunny is American, okay? He might be from Puerto Rico, but he is American. Puerto Rico is an unincorporated territory. Hello, Black Dust of the United States. And I honestly enjoyed the halftime show. I thought it was great. It brought ethnicity. It brought different belief. It brought a lot of reality to the Super Bowl, like to the Super Bowl. Like it was incredible. Like I thoroughly enjoyed the halftime show. And for these people that are like, oh well, Kid Rock, blah, blah, blah. Are you fucking kidding me? Kid Rock is a pedophile, right? Right? Oh, I'm sorry, he's now a born again Christian, but he's a fucking pedophile. If you ever listen to the lyrics of Kid Rock's songs, like he talks about statutory is mandatory. Like, are you fucking kidding me? He's a straight fucking pedophile who did nothing but like sex, drugs, and rock and roll, and that's stupid shit. And these fucking people, like on my Facebook, like, cause I posted some shit. I posted a lot of shit on my Facebook just to spark outrage, to be honest with you, because I like to argue. And even like my own family members, I'm like, are you fucking that brainwashed? Like, how are people so fucking brainwashed? It's beyond like mind blowing to me. Like, okay, let's go back to like when COVID first hit, right? When COVID first hit and they mandated like everybody wearing masks. And you have all these people going around talking about, oh, you can't force me to wear a mask. Like that's you're taking away my rights and da 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 da. But then the same people who complained about having to wear masks during COVID, right? The same people are now like pro ICE, a bunch of weird ass masked men driving around in trucks and vans in our fucking country and detaining and killing American citizens and deporting people that like are you what the fuck? So you're pro ICE, right? You're pro men riding around in fucking masks, not even identifying themselves. But during COVID, when you were forced to wear a mask, it was against all of your American citizen rights. Like, shut the fuck up. How brainwashed are people truly? Good morning. How brainwashed are people truly? Like, it's fucking insane to me. It just like I told like I told people, like even friends or acquaintances that are on my Facebook, I'm like, you know what? You go ahead and feel the way you feel, but never should I ever catch you taking a vacation to Puerto Rico or the Bahamas or any island that's not quote unquote America, or, eating in a Mexican restaurant. Or listening to Selena or Jennifer Lopez, or watching George Lopez on television, or that comedian that is Hispanic. Don't let me catch any of y'all doing none of that shit because it's not pro American. Are you fucking kidding me? This country literally has gone to shit. And it's just fucking mind blowing how brainwashed people truly are. Because someone who is a born again Christian, all of his sins are forgiven. Like, are you fucking insane, bro? If you believe that, then you're just as nutty as these fucks going around talking this shit. The bottom line is you don't want to make this country pro-American. These motherfuckers want to make this country white. Fuck that. Fuck that. Because they believe in the great white hope. Okay, shut the fuck up. Kristi Noem, that stupid bitch. That stupid bitch that the halftime show wasn't white enough for her. Well, bitch, you're not even white. So what the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? And for all these white bitches that want to talk shit, don't go get no fucking lip fillers. Don't go get none of that shit that makes you what you know, don't fucking do it. Because if you're pro-white, then you have your pencil thin fucking lips and your aging gray hair and your fucking wrinkles on your face. You age pro-white, bitch. How about that? I'm sorry. This shit is just got me like, are you fucking insane? And this is why these exact people that preach all of this, well, it's for God to judge and pro Christianity. But then again, I know what the fuck you do behind your scenes. I know how you live your life in reality, not just on a Sunday. On a Sunday, you're pro-Christian and you're holier than thou. But Monday through Saturday, you're a real piece of fucking work. And that kind of shit right there is exactly why I don't go to church. Because I don't believe I have to sit in a man-made temple and praise the God of my understanding and the God of my choosing and then act the way you motherfuckers act. Like you're all living the right life Monday through Saturday, but you're not. And then come Sunday, you're so fucking holy. Fuck this shit. Whatever. That motherfucker is Satan. He is Satan returned. The fuck you mean? And then all these people that were like, oh, release the Epstein files. We want to see the files. Where are the files? What's in the Epstein files? Now all of a sudden you don't give a shit about it? What, because what little bit has been leaked out, you want to turn a blind eye to? Y'all want to turn a blind eye to child molestation, child rape, child exploitation? Like, yeah, now that you see what's a little tiny piece of those files, all you motherfuckers, not y'all, but just in general, they want to turn a blind eye to this shit. But before it was release the files, and now it's like, oh, fuck the files. We're gonna find something new to complain about. We're gonna complain about the fact that the halftime show was not sung in English and was put on by a Puerto Rican. Shut the fuck up. And then I had this bitch that was on my Facebook. I shouldn't call her a bitch because she really is a nice lady, but whatever. She was like, "Oh, so you're okay with your children watching soft porn?" Well, first of all, my children are adults, okay? My kids aren't as young as your kids. But at the same time, everything you watch on television is borderline soft porn. So what the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck? You turn on your television, you see a set of titties. You turn on your television, you see women with their cleavage out. You see women with barely any fucking clothes on. So what are you talking about? The halftime show, oh, you agree with soft porn. Are you fucking insane? It was people dancing. But okay, because it's not white dancing, it's not okay. It's soft porn, right? But then again, like I said, oh, okay, so you're okay with your children watching Disney movies when Walt Disney was a total fucking perv. A total fucking perv. And thinking back when my children were little, and I did let them watch Disney movies, and I let them watch Shrek and cartoons and all that stuff, none of that shit was okay. Cartoons are violent. Shrek is not child appropriate. A lot of sexual content was hidden within Disney movies. So what the fuck are you talking about? Like Bert and Ernie on Sesame Street were in a bathtub together. That's okay. I don't understand people's selective fake fucking outrage. I just don't. And it's unbelievable to me. Just absolutely unbelievable how brainwashed motherfuckers truly are. So, for all the naysayers that are so fucking make America great again, no, motherfucker, you want to make America white. Don't let me catch you eating a tamale. Don't let me catch you making tacos for dinner. Just don't. This shit is just fucking bananas. So I was talking to my daughter, and my daughter was like, I cannot believe this bullshit. I'm like, true enough. True enough. Do you know that? Kat, you're brainwashing me right now. Whatever, bro. Like, do you know that, like, okay, for all the people that are pro Kid Rock right now because he's such a great America. He's such a great American man. He whatever. Do you know that he has this video on Facebook? This is no joke. I watched it last night. He has this video on Facebook of him talking about like COPD and lung disease, right? And how he went to the doctor and he only had like 30 to 40% of his lung capacity left. And so he couldn't even perform anymore because he just couldn't breathe. And so he went to the doctor, right? And the doctor was like, "Oh, well, there's nothing we could really do for you, and don't buy inhalers and don't buy these nebulizer medications that are steroids that open up your bronchial tubes and open up your lungs and help you breathe a little bit better. Don't go on oxygen. Don't do any of this shit," right? Because there's a pill. There are these miracle pills. There are these little miracle pills that you can buy, right? And he started taking these little miracle pills. And within months, he got 95% of his lung capacity back. And he's endorsing these miracle pills, right? So then you have a person like my daddy. My daddy is on hospice and he is in stage COPD and lung cancer. Okay. And my dad feels like everybody's given up on him. Doctors have given up on him. The family has given up on him. We've all given up on him because we've put him on hospice and we said, okay, you're going to sit here and die now because there's no hope left for you. And that's not the case. The truth of it is that there's nothing that can be done for him any longer. Like it's at the end. Okay. My daddy truly has less than 30% lung capacity, right? And then he had a heart attack. He had a heart attack back in February of last year, and his heart was so damaged that they could not do surgery on his heart because the doctor said if we put him on the table, he's not going to make it off because of his lung capacity. So now he's in heart failure because because of the damage to his heart, it can't pump blood correctly. So he's filling up with fluid and he's literally drowning and dying. So my dad, who's on Facebook, comes across the video of Kid Rock promoting these pills, right? Because he's clinging to anything. He's clinging to anything that he thinks can possibly save his life because everybody's given up on him. And so he spent over $300 buying these pills because Kid Rock said that his lungs were just like his, and he got 95% of his lungs back by taking these pills. So my daddy, clinging to any hope of life, spends over $300 on these pills. And I go to visit him and I'm like, what the fuck is that? What are those pills? And he tells me the story. And so I watch the video and I look at those pills, and do you know what they are? Do you know what the fuck they are? Vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin D in one fucking pill. It's basically a multi-fucking vitamin. But this great white American is telling people that these will save your life. Spend your money. Buy these pills for over $300 and they're fucking vitamins. But yeah, he's such a born-again Christian. Because you know he's getting paid out the ass to support these and endorse these fucking vitamins. And every time people are stupid enough or brainwashed enough to buy them because they think that it's hope in a pill, he gets paid. Right. Because, you know, Kid Rock said so. It's no different than John Walsh, right? If y'all know who John Walsh is, he's the unsolved mystery guy whose son was murdered and whatever. So anyways, he endorses these pills on fucking TV, on a TV infomercial, right? About how, it'll make you walk again. It'll fix your joints and your arthritis, and it'll do this and it'll do that. And all you have to do is pay $49.95 in shipping and handling for these pills. And do you know what they are? Do you know what they are? Fucking fish oil is all it is. It's fish oil that you can go to your Walmart or your pharmacy or even your fucking Dollar General store and buy that shit for $3 fucking a bottle, $4 a bottle. But no, let's spend $49.95 because John Walsh says these are going to make you walk again. Fuck this shit. Y'all go ahead and be brainwashed if you want to. They put celebrities in your face to endorse these products because they think that if you know the name of the person saying that this worked for them, it's going to work for you. Don't be stupid. Don't be brainwashed. Don't be blind-eyed. Don't be none of that shit. You should do a TikTok video on those pills. Man, it for what? What for? To tell people don't be brainwashed? I mean, anybody who does any type of research, you don't have to be a nurse or a doctor or in the healthcare field to know that there are certain organs of your body that you can damage and they just don't rejuvenate. Your lungs are one of them. You damage your lungs too badly and it is what it is. Like, you've got to suffer the consequence. Just like the brain. You get a brain injury, there's no bouncing back, right? Your brain does not rejuvenate. Your lungs don't rejuvenate. Your liver does. Your liver can. If you get a section of your liver removed, 75% of that grows back. But once you damage something beyond repair, there's nothing. Why do you think they do heart transplants and kidney transplants and liver transplants and lung transplants? Because once you damage your organs beyond repair, there is nothing that's going to make them better. I don't give a fuck what John Walsh or Kid Rock or any other celebrity that endorses his fake shit have to say. It's science. So, anyway, like I said, I truly enjoyed the halftime show. I thought it was fun. I thought it was uplifting. I thought it was incredible how, Bad Bunny endorsed real businesses and he brought to light the true life and the way of living in some of these, islanders or other countries. The wedding that was on the halftime show was a real wedding. I mean, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I don't give a fuck that I don't speak Spanish and I didn't understand what he was saying. It wasn't even about understanding the words. It's not even about that. It's just watching what you could see with your own eyes. I didn't have to understand the lyrics to see what he was saying. So don't be brainwashed by this bullshit. Don't be brainwashed by this fucking country. Don't be brainwashed by the news that you watch because the news doesn't tell you everything. They're only allowed to say certain things. That's why I do a lot of reading. I do a lot of my own investigation into things because I want to know the truth. I don't want to know what the media brainwashes people to believe. I'm not one of these what do you call them, doomsday people. I'm not one of these conspiracy theorists. I take the information that I find or that I read or that I hear and I form my own opinion and I think about things logically. I'm a realist. You told me you can't read. Whatever. I'm not remedial. Sorry. I happen to be actually, despite some of the behaviors that you have seen from me, I actually happen to be intelligent. But I also form my own opinions. I see things for what they are. I read between the lines. Anyway, that's enough out of me this morning. I'm just like flabbergasted by the amount of people that just have so much to say yet don't talk about the real fucking problems. They're more worried about someone not performing in the fucking English language at the halftime show. Like, get the fuck over it, bro. All right, y'all. Peace out. I gotta go. I think you and your husband are big time drug dealers? Oh, yeah, we are. We are. We're the fucking, yeah, we are. We sure are. What's funny in this country is no official language, yet people complaining about hearing. Exactly. Are you fucking insane, bro? Like, oh my God. Like, do you know how many parts of this country have their own language, have their own ethnic, their own ethnicity, their own cultures? Louisiana, New Orleans, New Orleans. You don't think that people in New Orleans don't have their own ethnicity, their own culture, their own music, their own language? I mean, Hawaii. Before Hawaii was a part of the United States, even to this day, Hawaii has its own culture, its own music, its own ethnicity, its own language, and that's a part of the United States. Like, you can't be fucking serious. It's unbelievable how simple-minded people are, because it wasn't a white person singing English at the Super Bowl halftime show. Oh my God, what an outrage. What an outrage. Unfucking believable. All right, y'all. Have a good one. I gotta bounce.